Yo, 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 what's up? What's going on, boys and girls, ladies and germs, guys and gals, dudes and dudettes? How's it going? Muzzafuzza here, bringing you some WMD gameplay commentary. Got a little Black Ops 1 because I decided to hop on. I was like, why not? Get some Black Ops 1 gameplay. And it's not the best gameplay in the world, but it's not about the gameplay. This is more about the commentary. I want to talk to you about WMDs. And not the ones that you're thinking about, not the weapons of mass destruction. I'm talking about the weapons of mass distraction. Everything from video games to TV shows to movies and music to sports and hobbies, any interest that you have, anything that distracts you from your life, anything that distracts you from your goals and what you want to do with your life. Those are distractions, and in a way they're weapons. In a way they can be used against you. In a way they can be harmful to you. And a lot of these things you might think are pretty innocent. You might think that they're beneficial and that they help you and that you enjoy them and that you enjoy taking up your time with them. And if you sit in front of the TV for a few hours just watching TV shows and commercials and advertisements, just whatever's coming on, and you're changing through channels and surfing and just basically sitting on the couch doing nothing, not even using your brain, just kind of absorbing information and consuming, it can be bad for you. And what makes me want to bring this up is I was watching a YouTube video just a little while ago. I was watching a Louis C.K. interview. He went on Conan, which is like one of the biggest talk shows here in America on TV. And Louis was saying that he wasn't going to buy... Oh, Louis C.K. is a comedian, by the way, for all of you that don't know. He's one of my favorite comedians. He was saying that he's not going to get his kids smartphones. He's not going to buy smartphones for his kids. Even if they're, little preteens or teenagers, he's not going to get them these devices because he feels like it distracts them too much. It feels like it even can dehumanize people and cause people not to have empathy. And I see that a lot, especially on things like Twitter or on a video game, on a Xbox Live chat or on a PlayStation Network chat. You will hear people treat each other like shit, and it's really easy to get caught up in that bullshit and be racist or sexist or ageist or homophobic, or there's all these things that people attack each other for, and really they're just distracting themselves from their life. They're distracting themselves from their problems. They're escaping. They're using video games as an escapism. And don't get it twisted, I'm not trying to stand on some high horse or soapbox or gain some moral high ground or anything like that. I don't think I'm better than you guys for having less distractions or anything like that. I find myself very distracted by video games and movies and music and TV shows on Netflix and internet videos and YouTube and my cell phone especially. I think anybody that has a smartphone, you get the urge to just check your smartphone for text messages or voicemails or calls or tweets or Instagrams. Like you get this urge, you just get this random impulse that you want to check your device. Even if you check the device, there's not going to be some imperative information that you need to get there in that moment, and it can be really distracting, especially if you're like out to dinner with friends or family, or if you're out doing some sort of outdoor activity and for some reason you still want to just sit on your cell phone. That can be very distracting from the people around you, and it can ruin your relationships. It can mess with your life. So, just coming from my perspective, I'm not a big sports fan. I feel like sports are one of the biggest distractions because you're like putting your emotional attachment on something that literally you have no control over. People get so caught up in a football game or a baseball game or a soccer game or a basketball game, and they really feel attached to the team. So when the team loses, they're like, no, we lost, when there is no we. You're not part of that team, you're just a fan. And I feel like that's one of the biggest distractions, but everything's a distraction. I mean, I skateboard. Skateboarding is a distraction. Even though I'm trying to get better at it and kind of progress and use it as just something to entertain myself and enjoy, it can still be a distraction. Video games are a huge distraction, and the way that I fight it is I try to find time to either meditate or just sit and do nothing, or have some time with friends or with my girlfriend or with my family with no distractions at all, where you're just in the moment, you're not letting anything interrupt the moment, and you spend some quality time. And I feel like that stuff is almost always rewarding. And when you're distracting yourself, you're kind of procrastinating in a way. I find that people procrastinate with video games a lot. They're like, nah, I'll do my homework when I'm done with this Call of Duty game. And then a few hours go by, and you end up failing that homework because you never ended up doing it because it was just too easy to sit on your Xbox and do nothing. And I don't know, I'm not trying to tell you guys how to live your life. I don't want to control any of you. I don't want to control anybody. I'm just saying this is a problem. This is something people need to be aware about. And if I can help with this problem, I think it's probably worth it. So You can extrapolate this and say, well, Muzzafuzza, that's all well and good, but there is no grand purpose to life. There is no like main goal that you need to achieve as a human being. It's all for nothing. Like you can distract yourself with that whatever you want to distract yourself. Some people get tattoos. Some people go travel the world. Some people want to play for a professional sports team, and that's not necessarily a bad thing to be distracting yourself with. Some people distract themselves with work. You find workaholics who are working 60 hours plus a week and literally destroying their bodies and their minds just because they like that money. They want to get that paycheck, and that's a distraction as well. So take from it what you will. I just wanted to say a few words about this subject because I find it kind of fascinating. Let me know what you distract yourself with in the comments below, or tweet me or something. I got all my links down below in the description. Thanks for watching as always, and I will see you guys next time.